Welcome to LFC Transfer HQ, your ultimate source for all things Liverpool FC transfers. Like and subscribe for more football updates. Our first news is Liverpool transfer news amid Alexander Isak twist, as Virgil van Dijk and Arne Slot agree. Liverpool transfer news as the latest on Alexander Isak's future at Newcastle continues to emerge, and Virgil van Dijk and Arne Slot agree on what must come next. Liverpool head coach Arne Slot has hinted that he would like to sign another forward before the September 1 transfer deadline. Alexander Isak, of course, remains a target should the door be opened for a move. If Hugo Ekitike gets an injury, that would be a big risk for the Bournemouth, Newcastle and Arsenal games, Slot said. That is why I took him off, against Crystal Palace in the Community Shield, but he had a good game today, that is for sure. Here is the Liverpool.com verdict on the latest transfer gossip to emerge around the Reds. We start with the latest on Isak, which is not necessarily good news amid Newcastle's struggles to sign a replacement. While Liverpool would still jump at the chance to bring Isak in, but before that can happen, Newcastle will have to alter its stance. For now, that hasn't happened. According to the Telegraph, for the Magpies to become open to selling Isak, Newcastle would have to sign two strikers, and Liverpool would have to be willing to pay $199 million, £150 million. On the first point, Newcastle is said to believe that there simply are not two strikers of the required level available on the market. On the second, no one should be paying that much, but a meeting in the middle at around $175 million, £130 million, would seem fair. Asked over the weekend whether Newcastle could feasibly prevent Isak from leaving this summer, Newcastle head coach Eddie Howe didn't sound particularly convinced after watching his side lose to Atletico Madrid. "I don't think it's that straightforward, otherwise we'd have done that a long time ago," Howe said. "I don't think we're in a position to do that currently." Ekitike is also an example of a player that came only 1.5 or 2 weeks ago, at the end of the Asia Tour, Slot said at Wembley. And with only 4 days before the Friday game, it would not have been smart to play him 90 minutes. Of course, we have Federico Chiesa, but he has not been with us in the Asia Tour as well, so there is not a lot to replace Ekitike with at this moment in time. So, if he gets an injury, that would be a big risk for the Bournemouth, Newcastle and Arsenal games. That is why I took him off, but he had a good game today, that is for sure. That seems like a pretty big hint that, having sold Luis Diaz and Darwin Núñez, Slot would like to get another attacker through the door. The question now is whether that is Isak or someone else. Stay tuned for more updates on LFC Transfer HQ, transfer moves, player signings, and latest news. Don't miss subscribe for more LFC news. Our second news is Virgil van Dijk makes Liverpool transfer demand after Community Shield defeat. Liverpool captain Virgil van Dijk has openly addressed the club's attacking situation following the high-profile departures of two key forwards this summer. Speaking to journalist Alex Crook, the Dutch centre-back acknowledged that the Reds' frontline has taken a significant hit, and hinted strongly that reinforcements will be necessary before the transfer window closes. Van Dijk was speaking to the journalist after Liverpool's Community Shield defeat against Crystal Palace. The Reds gave up lead twice at Wembley against a determined Crystal Palace team, who ultimately won the match 3-2 on penalties. Virgil van Dijk demands attacking signing at Liverpool. As reported by Ben Jacobs, Van Dijk told Crook, "We just lost Darwin. He went to Saudi. We lost Lucho. He went to Bayern. I think there's room for an attacker in order to strengthen us. Let's see what the window brings." Van Dijk's comments underline a growing consensus among Liverpool supporters and pundits that the team needs fresh firepower to remain competitive in the Premier League in Europe this season. Adelha they have signed Hugo Ekitike from Eintracht Frankfurt this summer in a big money move, and the attacker showed a glimpse of his talent at Wembley by scoring an early goal for the Reds. The Liverpool captain believes that they need more depth and quality in the attacking position. Darwin Núñez has left the club to join Al Hilal in Saudi Arabia, while Luis Diaz has been sold to Bayern Munich. The Reds have generated a big amount from the sales of these two players, and now they are planning to reinvest that money towards a new signing. The club's dream target remains Newcastle United striker Alexander Isak, but the Magpies are unwilling to soften their stance at the moment after rejecting Liverpool's first bid for the attacker. It remains to be seen what the future holds for Isak and what Arne Slot and his management will decide in terms of new signings this summer. Liverpool face a fresh transfer twist involving Alexander Isak as Virgil van Dijk reportedly makes a clear demand to the club following the Community Shield defeat. Meanwhile, Arne Slot is aligned with the captain's stance, and Florian Wirtz adds another major award to his growing list as the Reds' record signing proves his worth. Stay tuned for more updates on LFC Transfer HQ, transfer moves, player signings, and latest news. Don't miss subscribe for more LFC Transfer HQ news. Our last news is Florian Wirtz collects another huge prize as Liverpool's record signing justifies fee. Liverpool's record signing Florian Wirtz has justified his fee by collecting yet another major accolade that underlines why the club invested heavily in the midfielder. The 22-year-old German was signed by the Reds for a staggering initial fee of $133 million, with potential add-ons pushing the total to $156 million. Last season, the dynamic midfielder contributed 22 goal involvements in 25 league starts, just a year after making a comeback from an ACL injury. The Player of the Year award has been voted on since 1960, with a separate Manager's Award introduced in 2002. Franz Beckenbauer holds the record for most player wins with 4, while Jurgen Klopp and Felix Magath have each won the Manager Award 3 times. Wirtz has been praised as one of the world's top players, with former Leverkusen coach and ex-Liverpool midfielder Xabi Alonso calling him world-class. After joining Liverpool, Wirtz told the club's website that he would like to win everything every year. "In the end, we want to be successful," he said. "Last season they won the Premier League, so my goal is definitely to win it again and also to go further in the Champions League. I'm really ambitious." Wirtz played a pivotal role in Leverkusen's most successful season in 2023-24, when the team claimed its first-ever Bundesliga title and German Cup without losing a single domestic game under Alonso's guidance. The team's only defeat that season came in the Europa League final against Italian side Atalanta, denying Leverkusen a historic treble, and saw Wirtz crowned Bundesliga Player of the Year. With 57 goals and 65 assists in 197 appearances for the German side, Wirtz has proven himself both a creative force and a clinical goalscorer. Wirtz was also voted the league's Player of the Season by Kicker readers. Harry Kane won the official award and earned a spot in his third Bundesliga team of the season during his remarkable, yet brief, career. On Thursday, he also joined his Reds teammates, Mohamed Salah, Virgil van Dijk, and Alexis Mac Allister on the 30-man 2025 Ballon d'Or shortlist. Liverpool boss Arne Slot was named to the Ballon d'Or's Manager of the Year shortlist after leading the Reds to a Premier League campaign in his maiden English campaign. While Alisson Becker was once again nominated for the Yashin Award, given to the world's best goalkeeper. The Brazilian between the sticks already captured the honor in 2019. Thanks for watching. That's all for today's transfer update. But the transfer window never sleeps, and neither do we. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for the latest Liverpool FC transfer news, rumors, and confirmed deals. Don't forget to turn on notifications so you never miss an update, because at LFC Transfer HQ, you'll never walk alone.